for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
In a tie game that's going back and forth, oftentimes teams get really conservative because they don't want to make a mistake. But after that return, I think the offense coordinator just took a deep sigh of relief and said, okay, I can open up my playbook now. Let's see if he attacks.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Arvell Reese. And the Giants are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo to start the drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They go play action with Dart. And his throw is incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. With Charles in a tie game, you always wonder who's going to be making the big plays. Right now, it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last 2 drives have ended with interceptions.
They are certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow their defense's lead and step up in the clutch themselves.
Looking to throw is Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Here's Williams operating from the gun. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now Williams. From the gun, he'll throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. The carry here for the big tight end. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Williams going to sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Williams going to sneak it. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1.
3rd and goal.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Third down and goal coming up here. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
Santos for the Bears field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he find a great time to bust out.
Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 68 yards. And the Giants use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
No
going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bears 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Back to throw. He's got this complete to Burden. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now. Back to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
To throw, it's Williams. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Throwing his dart. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
First down, New York.
2 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's a first and 10 now. To throw his dart. Over the middle, and it's It's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
They'll come up now on second down. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Here's Dart. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Dart looking to throw again. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Thomas on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So it's going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Throwing is Williams. That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on E!
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Connection is made to Travis Achane. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shuck's gonna throw here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Coming out throwing is Williams. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
From the red zone now. Met's got it, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete.
Roma Dunze, 9 yards on the score.
Touchdown.
So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Chuck to throw. Cox into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down New Orleans.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Schuck looking to pass here. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down carry for Achane. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Schuck. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. And it's going to be, oh my goodness, Brock, 4th and 25.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And that one won't flip the field at all. It's down just beyond the 40-yard line. So we're through one. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. First down, here's Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Throwing on second, Williams. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down, and leads to 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Williams. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, so we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On fourth down, it's Williams. Pass brought in by Burton. And now just outside the red zone as they come through on fourth down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working on second down. Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
First and goal, Chicago.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. One in behind center with Swift. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Going power with a big tight end. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Play clock winding down. Head coach Ben Johnson calls for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on third and goal. Swift. And he's in for the touchdown.
Swift, the ball carrier.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Santos now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. Now lead by 14 points.
Saints nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Throwing, Chuck. Here's a screen for Achane. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Shuck.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This is Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that's going to be a timeout, Brock. Clock still showing just 10 seconds in the half. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a shot deep here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now it's 2nd down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do, but it felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that field goal range?
On 2nd down, Shuck. Lets another one go. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now from a franchise who authored the most famous one ever back in that 09 Super Bowl, it's the Saints starting the half with an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Touchdown, Chicago!
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right? Those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Santos adds the extra points. And lead now 21.
Bears 21. Saints nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, Shuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
That's good.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Now Shuck to throw. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Bears have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
They'll take over first.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown Bears. Roma Dunze. First a return score, and now he's got a receiving one too. Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they continue piling onto this lead.
Saints nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Shuck. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 42 yards.
It's a gain of 42
One thing we don't
yards.
have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shuck's gonna throw here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Oh, he won't be able to avoid this. The Bears That is a couple for him today.
A loss of 9
When
on
nothing
the play.
opens up, that
Brings
becomes a
up
pretty
third
clear
down.
throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's a throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, nowhere near that marker. That brings up fourth down.
8-yard gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Trying for it with Shuck. Throw is caught by the back. And they're going to quickly make the stop here, but it is still enough to make the play on fourth down. A 15-yard gain is going to extend this drive.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shuck on first and 10. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. And they pick him off again! And the Bears get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's the Bears with possession. Man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. They'll go to a run by Swift to kick off our fourth quarter. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Williams on the play action. Chased out to his right. Connects with his receiver. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. Williams will look to throw. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. At the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Complete to Rome Odunze. Touchdown.
Oh, baby,
Chicago.
Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Santos now for the extra
lining up
point.
For the extra point.
Sent right down the middle and good. And that adds yet another to their lead.
35. Saints nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
16 yards.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Chuck. And they pick him off again! And the Bears capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
They're going to pass it here. Hits him on the in route. He has room past the 25. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that's going to give the Bears the first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Now a give to Swift. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice fun for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Williams pass.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down. Santos on for the field goal.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from New Orleans.